Hello North Country and welcome to Beartown Ski Area for the Kevin E. Adler Memorial Ski Race. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Laura Gagnon, happy to bring you the Kevin Adler ski races involving so many skiers from around the North Country. Of course, Kevin Adler, a skier from Plattsburgh High School in the Plattsburgh area, as well as a college skier. We'll talk about him throughout the program. And this all presented by the Beartown ski team and Dr. and Mrs. Adler in his memory. In a poetic tribute to Kevin Adler, a letter was sent to Dr. and Mrs. Adler from Callie Colleen, and we're going to read that particular poem, spelling out the name Kevin Adler. K is for his kind soul. E is for the way he used his excellence. V is for very strong. I is for intelligent. N is for nicer than the dove itself. Adler. A is for astonishing. D is for his delicate turns. L is for the love he loved to give away. E is for his exquisite work. R is for remembering what he is all about. Kevin Adler, brave and strong, his racing commitment lasted so long. We love him, we miss him, we even pray he looks down on us in his own special way. Kevin Adler, one of the greats. Love, Callie Colleen. It's off to the slopes for the Kevin E. Adler Memorial Ski Races.
We have done this during the past 5 years, and all of us have had a good time. The children have a great time. It's made for the children as well as the adults. Beartown has always been a great ski area for the local people in Plattsburgh, and we all have a good time. Everyone comes, paints faces, races, has a good time, and that's what it's all about.
And the carnival atmosphere today with the balloons and the cotton candy machine right behind me just adds to the fun.
And for those who haven't met them, this is Dr. Robert Adler and Bunny Adler, the parents of Kevin Adler. You have both been involved with the Beartown ski area for an awful long time. Tell us about that.
When we moved here in 1974, Kevin decided that he wanted to start to race. And the program here got him into racing, and we would like to see that this program is maintained to help other children do what skiing did for our son. He raced here, he raced at White-Faced, he was a college racer at St. Lawrence University and the University of Colorado. He ultimately ended up ranking number 33rd in the nation. And we look back at Beartown as the local way of beginning and getting into this and having interested adults helping him and guiding him and teaching him. And again, we are ski patrolling the area, we believe in the area, we have an excellent set of coaches, interested adults who are taking on other youngsters who may guide them to get as far as Kevin got in his skiing.
And just as you started with Kevin as a family, I've noticed this morning there's a real family atmosphere here today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's, I think all the families come and all the children come, and it's a very affordable area for the children to have a good time, to learn how to ski with good coaches. The program is excellent, the coaching is high quality, and everyone has a good time, and we all on the ski patrol have a great time here.
And we're about set to start. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with the Adlers and the whole host of people. We'll watch over 50 young racers aged 4 to 12, as well as some adults. Will we see you on the slopes?
There are many adults. We are ski patrolling today. We will be on the slope.
We'll be on the slopes watching everybody and taking care of any kind of problems that happen.
Well, I'm going to put on a bib myself. I'm not sure if I'll put skis on, but it's one step at a time, right? You put the bib on first. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with the Adlers and everybody at Beartown Ski Area. Let's hit the slopes.
Okay, thank you.
Skiers getting ready. The first group, under 5 skiers, and Ellen Mitsuglu will be the first skier to come down the slopes here at Beartown. And we look forward to that. Our first skier, what a way to open. You have to be first, and it'll be Ellen Mitsuglu. And it looks like the first skier will be Dylan Everlith, wearing number 6, and here comes Dylan.
There's a mirror in the bathroom.
This is 0 to 1 to 5 years old. Okay, I just heard her say Dylan Everlith, so
okay, you guys number.
We'll watch carefully. Yeah. And a nice, safe trip down. Nicely done, Dylan Everlith. And future Olympians, this is how they get their start, no matter from Plattsburgh, New York, to Boulder, Colorado, and every place in between, no matter where you are, future Olympians get their start at this young age on slopes such as Beartown.
You did give me $1. Thank you for giving me something. Do you want something to eat?
And if I had binoculars, I could read the time off the scoreboard outside, but I didn't bring my binoculars. Amy Demain, wearing bib number 4. Once again, skiers from 1 to 5 years old. And here is Amy Demain.
This is for the raffle. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Amy Demain on court.
Nice one. Oh, nice trip. That might have been Dad preceding her. And a nice... Amy Demain. Rhea Briette, the next skier.
So Joanne,
This is the Kevin E. Adler Memorial Ski Race at Beartown Ski Area. Rhea Briette. And through the gate. Nice trip down. They're so little. How do they do that?
Not far from the ground.
Oh, I guess so. Ryan Latula, wearing bib number 12, set to go. In a moment, slight delay as the skier passes by, and here comes Brian Latula. And a tumble out of the chute, but he'll keep going, proceed downward. Brian Latula.
I don't do want to walk away from it, but
Brian Latula on course. And down and through the gates. Nice one. Applause outside. Good group of ski watchers gathered outside for this. Of course, our cameras on the inside to protect from the cold, so at least we're quite guaranteed that we'll be able to survive with our camera through the entire event.
People want to have edge, touring. Really?
And now Ellen Mitsuglu, number 1.
There's class.
Ellen Mitsuglu.
I think I'm not going to be a pro, but I probably get comfortable with raffle. I could see myself having better skis than trying.
Around the gate nicely.
You know, it's like, how could you back ski? Right.
Once again, skiers from 1 to 5 years old. And she didn't pass through the gates either. That's a couple skiers that missed the gate. She's headed right out. She might end up back out on the military turnpike if she keeps going. Jonathan Whiteman, the next skier. The Kevin E. Adler Memorial Ski Races from Beartown. Johnny Whiteman. Moving at a nice fast pace.
No offense, I think she just knows.
Johnny's coming down. He's approaching
boy.
the finish line.
That's a quick trip down and through the gates.
Excellent. Finished in
30.65 seconds. That's probably the fastest trip thus far. And now Parker Sims is next. Here comes Parker.
Okay, you can go. Cross skis, and then just some holes. There's a picture of that. You have it.
My goodness, you have to give these skiers credit. As young as they are, they know where to go, and they're confident coming down the hill. Smiles on their faces, I'm sure.
027. Our next racer, we're good number 19.
19, Carson Hines.
This is what I want.
Very well organized. They don't waste too much time, let me tell you. One skier after another. The Beartown ski team, have we mentioned officers Eric Whiteman and Tracy Pellerin, and a host of supporters. We'll mention the Beartown Ski Area Executive Board of Directors in a moment.
Monique, you have a great helmet out there.
Carson Hines
The big one I like.
makes the trip.
I go for bigger ones, you know. I
Safe and sound. I hear a cowbell outside cling. 35.85 seconds. Nice job and a hug from somebody nice. I wouldn't mind going down the slopes if I get a hug at the end. That's a pretty worthwhile trip.
Number 18.
Next is Eric Phillips. Fittingly, there's now some snow in the air outside.
Rhea Peanut Briette is coming down the face of the hill.
Anger's gone down to look.
Now, is that 18 Eric Phillips? Yes, yep. 18, nice trip. Eric Phillips.
Eric, can you report to the top of the hill, please?
The Beartown Ski Area Board of Directors, Alan Pellerin is president, Bruce Pellerin vice president, along with Mal Colleen vice president. Jim Abbott is the treasurer, and Shirley Kilcarey is the secretary. And board members: Robert Adler, Matt Booth, Tim Christine, Mike Colleen, Scott Demain, Wendy Demain, John Dwyer, Connie Durkee, Tim Everlith, Robert Fuller, Mary Beth Gillen. Oh, we know her, Mary Beth Gillen. Russell Hartung, Joe Heath, Mike Howley. I think Mike's involved in everything. Tim Howley, George Hubble. Jumps out of the pool and heads for the slopes in winter. Jim Monty, the mayor of Monty Road. Howard Newton, Barry Norton, who's been involved in any sport except ping pong in the North Country. Brenda Phillips, Randy Sapp, John Sims, Jim Sullivan, Keith West, our buddy from Stafford Middle School.
Rhea Briette is our next racer.
Rhea Briette, is the next racer. Other board members, did we say Eric Whiteman and also Loyal Wright and Mr. Referee of Hockey himself, Bob Zuckerman, also Howard Altman and Kathy Riel. Maria Briette. Laura Gagnon on camera. I'm Foxy Gagnon. We're at Beartown Ski Area for the Kevin E. Adler Memorial Ski Races, February 20th, 1999.
Rhea Briette's our next racer. She's wearing bib number 2.
Rhea Briette on the slopes.
Now what do I need to do besides that?
She's moving at a fast pace.
Rhea's got a nice run going. She's approaching the finish line.
Oh my goodness. Wow, 23.8 seconds. Takes me longer than that to get from the kitchen to the living room with my ham sandwich. She went all the way down the slopes at that time. My goodness.
Okay. And I see that's what you got done, didn't you?
Now who's this? We'll watch for the number at the end. 21. Demi Pellerin. Demi Pellerin.
You want to do big time.
Debbie, just take go back to the top of the hill.
Must be something went wrong and they have to re-ski the route. We must be into the little bit older age group now.
I'm trying to wait and see.
Sort of something you know.
Jordan Dino, the next skier. About ready to come out of the chute. And there comes Jordan Dino.
Happy hard time.
Just said it wasn't it.
So I guess if you can do the slope in high 20s, low 30s, you're doing a great job at this age level. Jordan Dino and through the gates.
Jordan had an excellent run. However, he got no start.
Oh, they're going to make him do that. He gets a little extra TV exposure. Guess they didn't get the clock started at the right time, and he'll redo. We got a poor baby crying in our background that wants to go skiing, I guess, that little kid. Wants to go skiing. And the next skier. We'll see what number it is.
That's a number 1.
We missed the announcement of who it is. But what a trip. A fast trip down for number 24. Chase Pellerin. 20.23 seconds. That's the best time. 20.23 seconds. Chase Pellerin. He was in a hurry. Put a nice submarine sandwich on the bottom of that and I'd get down that hill in a hurry.
Jenny Phillips is our next racer.
Jenny Phillips, number 25 bib.
Blue, indigo, violet. Just make sure you keep your stuff. You're double stuck.
Jenny Phillips starts the trip.
I remember my
Beautiful day at Beartown Ski Area. It's a real family event here. Jenny Phillips finishing off her trip. We'll try to hear the time.
She finished this
26, 23, 26.33 seconds. Another nice trip. Over 50 skiers ages 4 through 12 years old, as well as a number of the adults from the Beartown ski team and board of directors and so forth. Next skier might be Stephanie Demain, but she would be next on the list. Yes, Stephanie Demain. Look at her go.
Finishing up the run. She's pulling it over the finish line at 22.56.
22.56. What a trip for Stephanie Demain. Dad's right there for a hug. Alexis Sims getting set for her trip, and here's Alexis Sims. And the snow that was in the air has given way to some sunshine this morning. Alexis Sims in and out and through the finish line. 22.80, I think it was. Alexis Sims. Eric Phillips. This might be Eric's second trip down. Yes, it is. He had a nice first trip. Here he goes. Eric Phillips. Bonus coverage on the slopes for Eric Phillips. Look at him go. Got those skis a cooking in this morning. 26.7 seconds for Biggie Eric Phillips. Demi Pellerin, her second trip down. Demi Pellerin. And through the gates and 23.94. All these skiers doing a great job this morning. The Kevin E. Adler Memorial Ski Races, February 20th, 1999 at Beartown Ski Area. Kurt Ray, number 29. How do they do this without those poles? 22.90 for Kurt Ray. Nice one. David Latula, the next skier, and he's off to a quick start.
What do you want?
David Latula. Good trip down the slope. 23.79 seconds.
What were they?
Michael Mitsuglu, number 30 bib. Michael Mitsuglu.
Thank you. All right, 21 through 40, please report.
What?
Michael Mitsuglu,
Not right now.
that's number 30.
And Michael with a nice trip down. 26.59 seconds. We like Mike. Good one. Jenna Hartung. These racers between the ages of 4 and 12 years old. Here comes Jenna Hartung.
She's right after the tree. Okay. If you run, I told you. Okay. You know, that's fast. That's fast.
She's on a quick trip. I don't understand this. They don't fall or anything. They go right down the hill.
Good job.
The cowbell rings. We didn't hear the time for Jenna, but that's Bunny Adler ringing that cowbell out there. We didn't hear Jenna's time.
Oh, it's Molly.
What do you want, honey?
Maybe she was so fast they can't believe the time. Oh, they're gonna have to redo hers. Sometimes that clock at the finish line must not work, and they have to reset the clock by having somebody go through it and reset it. You can see those little devices there at the gates. Now, 32, but we have no name for number 32. And they didn't say who it is either. So it's number 32, a late arrival. Kristen, I think they said Sauls. Kristen Sauls.
Very good. I love you. Yeah, you did. You're so fast. Oh, good. I thought I would say your name. You're gonna go back there. You know where Mama.
Jordan Dino will be the next racer, and this is his second trip down. They've been having a little bit of troubles today, I guess, with the timer at the finish line. But here comes the one and only Jordan Dino. Wearing bib number 22, Jordan Dino on course. Nice job. And through the gate. Let's see if the timer worked. 26.71 seconds for Jordan Dino. Ski races, the Beartown ski team sponsors ski races throughout, let's see, the calendar I had was January, February, and into March. They do have a website, the Beartown ski team website. Oh, who's the next racer? We'll watch for the bib number. Emma Schneider Ferrari. 35. Emma Schneider Ferrari. 27.25 seconds. Nice trip for Emma. The Beartown ski team website, www.slick.com/Beartown.
It's gonna take a little while.
And in April, Foxy Gagnon's going to have a website. Watch for that. You might even be able to see some pictures of our broadcast team of Foxy, Goose, Laura, and Eric. And the next skier on the list would be 37, Monique Arizes Anhalt. Next skier, Kelsey Sullivan, number 33. We'll give a shot to the left, perhaps, after this racer. Here comes Kelsey Sullivan. Kelsey, nice downhill trip. And through the gates. 28.99 seconds for Kelsey. To the left, the recreational skiing here at Beartown ski area. Number of skiers enjoying recreational skiing. And I would imagine snowboarding as well.
Why is everybody staring at me? Did you race? Do you like it, man?
Looks like the family place to be, that's for sure. The Beartown ski area. Let's see who's on course. I missed. There's a lot of talking going on around our particular area where we're set up inside the lodge at Beartown ski area. So, and the speaker is in another part. Looks like number 31, Jenna Hartung. Nice trip for Jenna. Applause for her outside. And waiting for the time announcement, but we might not be able to hear it. The cotton candy is almost ready right near us, and let me tell you, that's got the kids excited, and a couple adults excited as well. There's Rhonda getting ready to get that cotton candy going before too long, but she's sure got the attraction of all these young boys and girls who can't wait to get that cotton candy going. And I'm going to get in line as well when they get that cotton candy going. I'll be in line, let me tell you. Okay, almost ready for the next skier. Good thing we put in a long tape for today's event. And the next skier, Laura's going to have the zoom lens cooking as best as she can.
Now look at you.
Monique, Arizas and Halt. And Monique, nice trip. 29.10 seconds. Can we see George Hubble out there, number 104? He's in some fine attire. He's pretty colorful out there from head to toe. George Hubble. Right behind him is Rick Briette. Shay Howley. Trip down for Shay Howley. Oh, look at this one. Look at Shay go. That might be the fastest. That might be the fastest. Shay Howley. Oh, 19.78 seconds. How can you cut it under 20? 19.78.
He's fast.
I can eat a cotton candy in that time.
He's having fun.
Who's next? Hillary Miller. Okay. Number 40. The Miller family has gathered around to watch this. Even Grandpa and Grandma are here. Here comes Hillary Miller. Ooh, this is exciting. Nice trip down. Beautiful trip down. Did you hear what it was? Did you catch the time? Hard to hear the time, but... Oh, really? She didn't fall this time. She was on her way. Nice job for Hillary Miller.
They're going to pay for it over there.
Of course, Dr. Adler and Bunny Adler have been here since early this morning. And members of the Beartown ski team. Next is Jared Whiteman, bib number 41. Laura Gagnon on camera for us. We're North Country Cable Network. Happy to bring you programming on the Falcon Cable Public Access Channel 5. Jared Whiteman out of the chute and down the hill at Beartown Ski Area.
Now they're all coming. You go over there to the door, okay?
Yep, the cotton candy's ready and there's a commotion nearby us. Jared Whiteman through the slopes. He's not thinking of cotton candy. What a finish. Oh boy, that was the flashiest finish so far today. Great job for Jared Whiteman. Now, Ryan Nealon. Ryan's up there eyeballing the bottom of the hill. Ryan Nealon. Wonder what it looks like. I could put a camera on my back and take one trip down, maybe later today. Maybe not. I think we'll run out of time before we can do that. Ryan Nealon getting set. See, just to the right of the course is practice area. And here, whoops, I thought Ryan, is that Ryan? Yep. Ryan Nealon. Off to a slow start, and he'll get some help from some coaches up on top. Here he comes. Oh, here he comes now. No. I'm not sure which one is Ryan.
That's the way to do it.
Now he's trying to get on course. Whoops. And Ryan's just going to run out the course, I guess, if one of those. Okay, next racer. The cotton candy is looking good and smelling good. Who's our next racer?
Oh, yeah.
It's Ryan Nealon. Okay, here's Ryan. All right, now we got that straightened out. Those were just little practices going on just prior to Ryan. Ryan Nealon on the way down the hill.
Can you see your head?
I know.
Nice run. I couldn't hear. I'm sorry. There's too much noise. I couldn't hear what the time was for Ryan.
Hey Ray, look at mine.
Hey, Jared, that was a good race. I don't know.
And the skier out of the chute, but again with the crowd noises inside here. 45, Simone Arizes Anhalt. Simone down in a quick trip as well. Nice job. 24 plus seconds. 24. And let me tell you, Demi, right? Did you have fun skiing down the hill like that? You didn't even fall. Is it hard to do that, ski that far? She's shaking her head no. Take my word for it. And you have cotton candy there as well, huh? Pretty good. Next skier. Oh, a quick trip coming up here. Who is this? Jared Pellerin. 19.91 seconds for Jared Pellerin. That was a good one. Do you know Jared Pellerin?
Yeah, he's my brother.
Cousin.
My brother.
And your brother says Chase Pellerin. Well, how about that?
Allie Pellerin is my sister.
Who is?
Allie Pellerin.
Oh, there's a lot of Pellerin skiing. What's the fun part of skiing? What do you like, Chase, about skiing? What's so good about it?
Racing.
Oh, can you go fast?
Yep.
Do you think you could race faster than me?
Yep.
Okay, I think you're right, Chase. Who's up next? Matt Honor, number 48. One of my lucky numbers, 48. And here comes Matt Honor. 23.60 seconds. Hey, Jared. Jared, come here and talk to me. You went pretty fast, Jared. Is that the fastest that you ever skied?
No.
You've even done faster?
Yeah.
But how about that finish? You had a great finish. Do you know what happened? How you came sliding to a stop like that?
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Well, that was good. I liked that. Was it supposed to happen like that?
No.
I liked it how it ended. I'd end that way all the time if I were a skier. That was the best finish, the fanciest finish for Jared Whiteman. Who's the next skier? These skiers got worked up an appetite on the slopes. Now they're inside wolfing down the cotton candy. I hope they save some for me. What? No, they can't hear me out there. They're going to have to hear it on television. Are you going to watch it on TV? That got rid of Demi. There goes Demi. Matt is next. That's Matt Phillips, number 49. Matt Phillips. Oh, the speeds are really picking up now. 20.02 seconds. Matt Phillips, number 49. Rachel Fuller, number 50, is next. We better get a cotton candy now before they sell out. We want to buy a cotton candy, yes. Pink or blue, Laura?
Just pick the lady over here.
Blue, we'll get you
Blue? Oh, how can you do blue? You only have one machine. It's pink. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're getting good service here. Here comes Rachel Fuller. This could be record time. 20.27 seconds. Are going so fast. They always talk about the ski conditions. I wonder what the ski conditions are today. We'll have to get some adult here to find out. Matt Kasperzak, the next skier. Laura Gagnon on camera. I'm Foxy Gagnon, having a whale of a time at the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races at Beartown Ski Area. Thank you. I'll pay you after. Oh boy. This is really for Laura, but I'm going to try some. Is it on my beard? Whoops. Matt Kasperzak going down the hill.
Who's going down?
Matt Kasperzak. Oh boy, what a trip.
You did good?
It's I'm losing my cotton candy though. We're Jacqueline Cassone.
That's it.
Yes, where are you from, Jacqueline?
How do you know it's me? Oh, you checked
Number
my number.
79.
I say, oh, you know, you're such a detective.
Where are you from?
What do you think?
Are you from Plattsburgh? Montreal?
All the way from France, just for this
I was
race.
going to say Paris
Aren't
next.
you famous?
She flew in from France for the race.
Yes. Isn't that special? See how famous you are, guys.
How are you guys doing?
We are having fun. That's Kate Howley on course. We've had some fast times. Bunny Adler just walked up beside us. Now, we were waiting for an adult so we could ask you the question. Let's 21.37 seconds, incredible. Bunny, what are the ski conditions today? Do you know about that? Like, you know how they say, what are the ski conditions? Is it a good day for skiing?
It's actually an excellent day for skiing. We've been making snow here, and you can see that the mountain is well covered. The conditions are packed powder.
Oh, packed powder.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be around some packed powder. Very good.
And how's your cotton candy that you're holding there?
Even better than the packed powder, believe me. Now, Bunny, did you? Oh, let's see who's next. Did you ski as a youngster, or did you get into skiing a little bit later?
Bob and I both grew up in Brooklyn. We didn't know what snow or mountains were, and I started skiing when I was in nursing school. Took a Casser tour up to Hunter Mountain and thought I was at the other end of the earth and loved it, and skied for about 2 years. Bob and I got married, and as a wedding gift I gave him a pair of skis, and he started joining me.
Wow, how nice.
Yeah. But we got Kevin on skis by the time he was 18 months old. And we actually have a picture downstairs. I know you were taking pictures of our pictures.
Yeah.
He was a very late walker at 15 months, and at 18 months we put him on his first skis. But before we did that, he was wearing nothing but a diaper in the house, and I put his ski boots and skis on him, and the picture downstairs is him walking around the living room floor on his skis.
Ready to go.
And he put that picture into his high school yearbook.
Oh my.
And as a child he hated it, but as he got older he's really started to appreciate that one little picture.
Absolutely.
And we of course love it.
Aaron Hubble had a great previous trip. It was Aaron Hubble, and then Caitlin Hines with the latest trip down, and everyone's having a great time. Beartown ski area, the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races, as well as a winter carnival taking place with face painting and a bake sale and cotton candy and balloons. The next skier would be Kaylee Dino if they stay in numbered order, and it is number 58, Kaylee Dino. And she's making the most of this packed powder. Look at her go down this packed powder. 24.24 seconds for her. The next skier would be number 60, Josh Sullivan. We'll see if indeed it is. Lori, want some cotton candy? Ooh, that's a big chunk. I don't know what to do to. There you go. Want me to shut the microphone off? Yeah. Josh Sullivan on course. And a nice trip down. Oh, smooth trip. He made that like he was in a rocking chair. Beautiful trip down. 19.4 something seconds. My goodness. Beautiful skiers. And so young. There's such young skiers.
Isn't this
Now, no. Okay.
I'd want to read.
And the next skier is Nick, number 61, is it? Barry's got good eyes. Barry Norton. Oh, Matt Kasperzak. Okay, he had to do a second trip down. Matt Kasperzak, number 52. Now, Barry Norton, who's a member of the board of directors at Beartown Ski Area for a long time, huh, Barry?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I just stopped up today, see what was going on. I got basketball tournament later this afternoon. My team's in.
We mentioned you're involved in everything except ping pong in the North Country.
Basically, yeah, I'm on the ski patrol here too. So it's.
Now, have you gone down these slopes more than a few times?
Oh, a few times. I usually race too. But I'm not going to race today.
Well,
no.
what would be your time? Like, what's a good time for you going down the hill?
I have no idea what this course would be.
A minute and a half, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
That's right.
And you know, the ski patrollers are coming down this afternoon with a toboggan behind them.
Well, I wonder if we'll be here for that.
Oh,
I hope so. I wish we could be here for that. Now, that was number 61, having all kinds of fun. Nick Arizas Anhalt. And I missed the time. I'm sorry, because I'm having so much fun with my buddy Barry Norton. Number 62, Jack Honor.
Yeah, there's a lot of new names. I've been here for 10, 15 years. A lot of new names now up here, which is nice. That's what it needs.
Absolutely.
New blood.
And we've shown the area. It's a beautiful place to ski, and I'm really attracted by the family atmosphere of everything. Everybody getting along so well. Great family place to ski, and I know it's very affordable as well, skiing at Beartown ski area. Jack Honor will be next. So you've actually like gone out of that chute?
Oh yeah, it's fun. Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
Did you ski when you were a young kid?
Started when I was 3.
Wow. Too late for me to start, right, Barry?
Oh no, you could get going right now.
Barry, I'm 50.
We have instructors up here. My father started skiing again after 30 years of not skiing, and he started when he was 55 again.
Wow.
So
23 point something seconds. They're into that blue cotton candy. I mean, I like the skiers, but my eye keeps going to that cotton candy. The next skier, Shay Howley. That's going back to number 38, Shay Howley. And there are a couple of Howleys on the board of directors. We saw Mike and Tim.
That's correct. Yep.
This might be Tim's daughter, maybe? I don't know.
I think this might be his son.
Oh, Shay, his son. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Tim's, yep. Yeah, I haven't been able to get up here as much as I'd like to because of my basketball coaching. When my kids were real young, I devoted all my time up here because they weren't into basketball. Now I got to spread myself a little thin.
Look at that trip for Shay Howley. Great trip.
What I like seeing though is all the kids now are wearing helmets, which I think is a great idea because you never know. When you take 2 or 3 off the hill and sleds, then you hope that they all have them on.
Looks like a nice slope. Bunny Adler told us it's a nice packed powder slope, and it's a beautiful day, sunny day for skiing. Yes, Bunny told us it was packed powder. You told us that was a nice packed powder slope.
And the big thing is people don't realize that we make snow up here, which is unbelievable. You know, people just don't realize that.
We actually have an excellent snowmaking system.
Yeah, because we put new equipment in this year with a grant that we got from the state of New York.
Well, I was up here during the week early one morning, and Eric Paps was working here, and some other fellas. Yeah, they were working on the slopes. Who's next?
Oh yeah.
Who's next, Laura? Valerie. That must be. Oh my, I don't know.
I'm having a blast.
I don't see any Valerie on my list. What number?
60. No. Oh. Yeah, 63.
63 on the list is Allie. Oh, Allie Pellerin. Allie Pellerin. A lot of Pellerins on this list today.
Yes, there is.
That's a ski family. Probably cousins and other cousins.
Yep.
You're not going to come down with a sled behind you?
I got a basketball. My son's in a basketball tournament I coach.
And the next skier out of the chute down the hill. Here comes Russ Fuller, I bet. Is this 65, Russ Fuller? Yes, it is. 17.70. You can't go any faster than that. Great trip. Great trip for Russ Fuller. Okay, Jessica Schaefer. Getting ready. So many skiers, over 50 skiers between the ages of 4 and 12, and also a little bit later, some adults, some from the ski patrol and maybe the Beartown board of directors even will take some trips down.
And she's approaching the finish line in a tuck and shake.
Jessica, 20.45 seconds for Jessica Schaefer. And a crash landing, but that's okay.
Well, I gotta realize I can't ski over that dirt.
You hit the dirt, something's gonna happen. Eli Thum, number 78. Eli Thum getting into those high numbers, and the adults can't be far behind. Eli Thum will be next. This is Eli. Laura Gagnon has the zoom lens cooking. 18.38 and kaboom! 18.38. I'd give him an extra point for a flashy finish. The cotton candy machine being shut down for a moment. Certainly a great event. We're so happy we were invited by the Beartown ski team. North Country Cable Network, our debut with skiing. We hope we come back for some other events. But this is our debut. Let's see, we've debuted this year now with high school wrestling, and we made our debut with volleyball not too long ago, and now we're at the Beartown ski area for ski races.
Well, it's probably because you were in there and we didn't know where you were. Just go, Teddy.
And we'll see who's next.
Yes, I am.
Always nice to have people stop by and chit-chat with us. We've had some people stop by today and say hello. We're in our Beartown press box.
That's why you're an English teacher.
That's it. You make up stuff as you go along. Okay, I wonder who this is. Might be Jacqueline Cassone, number 79. I think it is. Oh, what a trip for Jacqueline. Look at her rush through there. 18.41. What a trip down. That was like an Olympic skier. Jacqueline Cassone. And she stopped by to say hello to us just before heading out for the slopes and told us she flew in from France for this. Next would be Rick Briette if they're in the order, but no, that can't be Rick Briette. He's a lot taller than this. We'll see whose number this is. We'll look for the number. It's like number 1. That's way back. 30.55 seconds for Ellen Mitsuglu. Number 1. Oh, it broke open. Oh, are we down the hill? Here we go. We're talking. Somebody's camera broke open as number 18.48 seconds. Eli Thum, is that number 78? 76. No.
then number 77 is our next racer. He's also on the field area.
I'm sorry, but I don't have those numbers either. It's one of the coaches, but number 77. We don't know what name that is.
We got a giant one with one of those. I think it's the heat.
Oh, 20.30 seconds. I wish I could say who it was, but we don't have the list for number 77.
Would you like us to go get you some?
Well,
Need some numbers.
well, we don't know who 77 was.
All right, let me go down there.
There was like 76 and 77. Maybe they filled in some of the numbers, but
You know what it is? Those
What?
are the coaches.
Oh.
We just handed them out. Let me go get those for you then.
because it looks like 76 is going back.
Okay, I'll go get those.
I don't know what to say.
I'll go get them for you right now.
And that's Rhonda helping out. What's Rhonda's last name now? What's Rhonda? Briette. Rhonda Briette helping us out with some of the numbers and also with some cotton candy. Let's see. These are the ski coaches taking some quick trips down, and so we weren't given these numbers of the coaches. That was number 80, so we didn't have any number 80. Demi is back here. Demi, is that how you say it? You can say Demi or Demi? Demi. That's a nice name. I like that name.
Have the parents already gone?
Or what?
Have the parents already gone?
No, you mean down the slopes?
Yeah.
No, the coaches are going down the slopes now. How old were you when you first started skiing, Demi?
3.
3, I can't believe it. Just 3 years old, and now you're how old?
7.
Already? Wow. Do you like skiing at Beartown?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it fun? And isn't it nice out? It's so beautiful.
Yep.
Yes, I like it. And well, let's see who this is. 81. Pellerin. Somebody Pellerin. Do you know who this is? That's a Pellerin. Who is that skiing? Allie Pellerin.
Yes, that's my sister.
Her sister. Demi's sister. Allie Pellerin. 63. Allie Pellerin, 63. All right. Allie.
Are you making copies of that?
Well, Jessica Schaefer wanted to know if we're making copies of this. Sure, we can do that. Jessica had a nice trip down. Yeah, Jessica's trip was excellent. How old were you, Jessica, when you started skiing?
3.
Just 3 years old, and now you're about, what, 16?
11.
11. I'm a bad guesser. Very nice. And that guy is 78. Oh, Eli.
78.
78 years old. No, Ward Bibb, 78. How old were you when you started skiing?
About 5.
About 5. So now you're 12?
11. Gonna be 11.
All right. Now look at this with a sled behind. That was 101. We didn't know who that was either.
Ski Patrol.
Ski Patrol 101. We're getting all kinds of helpers now. We like this.
Somebody Miller, I think.
Somebody Miller. Oh, Channel 5. Now, Jessica, what school do you go to?
St. John's Academy.
Very nice school. I know some of the teachers there. Now, did your friend ski as well? That other friend with the other face? She didn't ski. Well, what's her name? We can at least say her name.
Lindsay Bombard.
Lindsay Bombard. Very good. She goes to St. John's also, you know. Yep. Here comes Rick Briette, number 102. I think his mother-in-law is right near us. Cheering for Rick Briette. What a trip. How was it? 17 something?
17 something.
Wow.
Oh, Allie beat him.
Now, does Rhonda ski also or no?
But she doesn't, I don't know.
But not races.
I don't know. This first time I came to watch them.
Oh, isn't it exciting?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's Rhonda's mom right near us. She joined us in our press box along with Demi and Jessica. Eli, of course. What school you go to, Eli? Another St. John's. They must. What they? And you go? Do they have like? Do you have skiing during recess at St. John's?
No.
A lot of St. John's students. Here comes.
All the Pellerins go to St. John's. All the Pellerins.
Well, that's very good. Now, Johnson 102. I don't have 102. 106, John Sims. Here I see some of the numbers because 101 that we saw before was my friend Michelle Schonzeit. Now, Mike Hines, number 112. We're into the adult skiers. These are like coaches here and ski patrol at Beartown ski area, the place to be for skiing. A family place to be, a lot of family. The Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races, February 20th, 1999. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Laura Gagnon on camera, North Country Cable Network. Happy to be invited. And Dr. Adler, how many emergency calls have you had since you've been here today?
Just one. 3 are coming in later on today.
Well, we hope everything holds off and you can just sit back and relax and enjoy. Now, 17.34 seconds for Mike Hines as he went down the slopes. Everybody's having a great time today. The weather is wonderful. Thank you. The coaches that went downhill, 76, Andy McGill, 77, Larry Brooks, 80, Greg Van Armen, and 81, Aaron McGill. Great team of coaches, and they went down the slopes and were timed. Don't tell me Keith West is going to go downhill. Stand back for this one, folks. He may do this in about 7 seconds. Wearing number 110, Keith West. That's our buddy, and I guess he's got the now the toboggan. Why do they do that with a toboggan? What's that show? What's the toboggan for?
The toboggan is for taking down injured skiers, but the ski patrol, when they race this race, they race to taking the toboggan down that's empty through the gates.
I see. So if I were on there, Keith wouldn't be doing that, rocking and rolling me through the gates, right?
No, if you're on there, it's a nice smooth ride down.
Oh, okay.
Not all the bumps and jumps.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Keith West with a nice trip down. And of course, Keith, a technology instructor at Stafford Middle School. Number 32 is on course, and in my paperwork, I don't know who that is. They didn't list number 32 for me. Is that what you call it when you have to do it? It's called a rerun?
Like a rerun or retake.
Oh, a rerun or a retake. 21.39 seconds. George Hubble. He's going to ski down? Oh my, this should be exciting. Number 104, George Hubble. He should install like a nice little pool here, a little swimming pool at the end of the route. You could ski right off and into the pool. Look at him fly down. I think it's all in the hat. Look at, oh, that's the course record. Well, what was it? Did you catch the time?
13.99.
Unbelievable. 13.99, a new course record for pool owners. Very good. Very good. Who's next?
My dad.
What's his name?
Frank Schaefer.
Frank Schaefer. Yes, I see his name. He should be next. Is that him? Can you tell?
Yeah.
He fell.
He's on the snowboard.
Oh, he's on a snowboard. Frank Schaefer on a snowboard. This isn't easy. Do you snowboard at all, Jessica?
Yeah.
Do you like it better than skis, or is it a toss-up?
No.
Skis are better?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how's Dad doing?
He's doing okay. I think he could have gotten a little better at the top, though.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right. Did a pretty good time. Waves to the crowd. 33 seconds. You were faster.
I was faster.
About what was your time?
20.
A 20! Unbelievable. So the daughter outdoes, and I've got the bib. It's official. Lucky 7. It'd take a lot of luck for me to. Okay. So when we close, we'll show that I wore lucky 7. Let me tell you, I feel good now.
Coming down the mountain.
The first, the first step in becoming a skier is put on a bib. So I'm set for the races now. Maybe Keith West can put me on his shoulders. I'm not going down with Hubble. He's too fast.
We could put you in the sled and let you.
I could be in the sled? You could talk me into that. Who's next? This is a fun place to be, up in our press box here at Beartown Ski Area, and no, this is fine.
Why don't you stand next to Fox's so we can get this for Beartown so we can get it up on the... That's okay, that'll be good.
And do we know who this is? Jessica, can you tell who this is? Help me out if you can. Anybody?
We're posing. Take your
okay.
glasses off. Can I take them off?
Sure.
Wait.
Thank you. Thanks. And we're posing for pictures and all part of the fun here. I like this. I'm coming back tomorrow. Is there another race tomorrow?
There's one tonight.
There's one tonight. Let's see.
Race.
I'll have to talk to my boss, Paul Dingman. He invited me over to his house. Now, who's this coming down the hill?
Another ski patrol.
A ski patrol. And that's who?
George Miller.
Right.
George Miller, number
George
108.
Miller. Oh, yes. His daughter went down the hill earlier.
Yes, she did, Hillary.
Hillary. And we saw the Millers here. Of course, I've known the Miller family for a long time. So many of their sons and daughters went through Plattsburgh High School and played sports and so forth.
And George has been a ski patroller here since before we moved to this town, which was in 1974. And he's been very active here and in Red Cross teaching CPR.
Outstanding.
Great member of the community.
Oh, I'm sure he is. What a great family the Miller family is. Now, who's this? He's got one of those 3 numbers, 103. It says Alan Pellerin.
That's my daddy.
That's your daddy. Okay. Debbie's happy about that. Alan did a good job.
Alan is president of the board of directors at Beartown.
Oh, yes, we did mention his name. So we got the president on camera. All right. Zach, who? Zach Cedarstrom. Okay. Zach's going to be next. How do I look in my bib?
Good.
I look okay? Yeah, I wouldn't mind racing now. Now I got a bib, but that'll be next year. Next year you put the skis on.
Is that a promise?
Next year I'll put the skis on and somebody can push me. Rachel Fuller joined us in our press box. She's got her face painted nicely. Rachel had a nice trip down the slope. And who's this? Cedarstrom on a snowboard. Zach Cedarstrom. Oh boy, this guy's brave.
He's doing better than my dad.
Whoa! He fell, but he's going to get right up and finish. Is the board attached to your feet?
Yes.
Oh, it is. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a skateboard or something.
No. And there's a safety strap too.
Oh, that's a good thing.
So if it comes off, it won't hit anybody.
All right.
My sister's snowboarding in a few minutes.
Well, we are having fun. Now, Rachel, I bet you go to St. John's too.
No.
What school do you go to?
Beekmantown.
We finally found somebody who didn't go to St. John's. What do you know? Beekmantown Central School, where I have a lot of friends who are teachers at Beekmantown Central. And this year your teacher is?
Miss Paquette.
I do not know her, but she's a lovely teacher. And through the gate, that's Mr. Domain, isn't it? Scott Domain. He was flying. Did you go down the... Are you a skier?
I wasn't skiing. Well, I skied over there, but I wasn't on there.
You're here for recreational skiing. What's your name?
Max Lachlan.
I thought so. I've seen you for baseball or something. You play some other sport. Football.
No.
Pal football? What sport? Baseball?
Baseball and basketball.
Baseball and basketball. Max Luckin, yes. I just saw you recently, in fact, in a game of some sort. I remember your name.
Did you read my name?
I want to know who you are. Number 32, we've had trouble because you weren't on the list, and finally she's here. Who is your name?
Christine Cassone.
There. That's decided. Now we know. Christine Cassone. Now, who's Jacqueline Cassone?
My mom.
Oh, did you see how fast she was skiing? Can you outrace her? You can. Good for you. And this was number 120, Evan White. Evan White. Well, we're going to talk, don't tell me. I like my sheets of paper. Nick. I wasn't sure how to say your name either. Here's what I said. Nick Arises Anholt. How do you say it?
Arvize Anholt.
Oh, I can't. All right. Arize Anholt.
Arvize.
Oh, Arvize. They didn't put a V in it. Does it have a V in it? See, they put ARR.
It's ARVIS.
Okay. Well, anyway, Nick, what school do you go to?
Oak Street.
Oh, very nice. Now, are you going to go to the Stafford Middle School pretty soon?
Yeah, I'm in 5th grade right now.
So next year you'll be at the middle school? I hope you do come over. I'm a teacher there, you know. I teach 8th grade English, so maybe I'll see you. Now, how long have you been skiing? Like, this is your first year or what?
No, this is like my 4th year.
Wow, you started young. How about that?
About 7 years old.
About 7 years old.
I'm not skiing though. I'm ski boarding.
Oh,
it's a different category.
It certainly is. Did I miss any skiers while I was talking with Nick? Okay. Here comes somebody down the slopes. Before we talk with Aaron Hubble, I saw how fast Aaron Hubble was skiing. Who's this? Do you know who this is coming down? That's her second run for number 2. Rhea Briette. Rhea Briette. Oh, was flying down the hill. Now, Aaron, I know your family very well. Now, did you ski when you were little too, or is this your first year?
I skied when I was little.
About how old? Do you remember how old you were? 4. 4. That is so young to be skiing. And what school do you go to?
Oak Street.
Now, you went down pretty fast. What was your time? Do you remember what it was?
18 point something.
That's unbelievable. I don't know how anybody can ski under 20. I don't know how they can do that. Did you see how fast your father went down the hill? Wow, that was unbelievable. What? Who did that in 16.09? Number 3.
103.
Oh, 103. Well, we all know we missed. That was Alan Pellerin again. Wow, Alan Pellerin can fly. So we've met a lot of nice people here today. Jonathan. So this must be their second done. Does everybody go again? Yeah. So you'll be going again, ladies? Wow, they'll all get to go again. I hope we can stay. I hope we can stay. Is that the snowboarder that we got? Okay, can you talk to us? Let's see what name. I'm looking it up. Frank. Well, we had your daughter kind of do the play-by-play as you were coming down the hill, so that was fun. But you were on the snowboard.
Yes.
Now that's relatively new. I mean, you used to ski, right?
Of course, yes. I've snowboarded for about 4 years now.
You have.
Mostly here at Beartown.
Now, how do you compare the two for fun activity? Which do you prefer?
I like them both.
You do?
I'd prefer to do them both. Snowboard I'll do on the easier stuff, and the skis you can get back on the black diamonds. Can't do the black diamonds with a snowboard.
It's
a lot of fun here.
Great to try it. That was fun to watch.
Thank you.
And see, it's a family event here because Mom and Dad might ski, and then the kids ski. Here comes the next skier. Who's this? Help me out.
That's Dylan Everliff.
Who?
Dylan Everliff.
It sure was. Dylan Everliff with a good trip down. Oh, I wonder if we can get rid of the rest of this cotton candy. Laura can help me. Brian LaTulip. He had a good trip down his first time. So now the second time you go down, do you like to try to do a little bit better?
Yeah.
Yes.
The first time you go down, you just want to get a feel of the course.
So now we should see the times really pick up. But I can't believe anybody can go. Like, to me, I think I would do this course in about 30 seconds. I think I could do it in 30 seconds. Now, what if you accidentally fall? Are you eliminated, or do you?
No, you can get back up, but if you miss a gate, you're disqualified.
Okay.
Or hike back up the hill and go around it.
I see.
That takes long.
And that's Jessica Schaefer helping us out and giving us some information. There's on the snowboard. That person fell. Is that Dylan? No, wait a minute. Brian Latulip, maybe? Number 12?
There's Hillary Miller.
Well, here's Hillary Miller. What do you know? Now, Hillary, you're so tall. How old are you, Hillary? 1?
5. 6.
And was that George, your daddy?
Yes.
He skis fast, doesn't he?
Yes.
And are you afraid when you're skiing down the hill?
No.
No, but you're so little. But you just go right down the hill. Isn't it fun?
Yes.
Do you like to ski at Beartown?
Yes. Steal Hillary. We have to go.
Oh, there they go. They're going to go off for some more skiing. Hillary and Leslie and that Fuller girl, Rebecca. Oh, Rachel, that's what I meant.
Because Rebecca's my middle name.
Oh, there. I knew there was a Rebecca in there someplace.
You do your second.
There goes that gang. And the next skier, no break on camera for Laura Gagnon. Good thing we put the long tape in. This is number 24. Chase Pellerin. Bless you. Chase Pellerin.
She wants a blue one.
Whoop. And the next skier. Number 18, Eric Phillips. All the way down to the bottom.
No, I was telling you that. Linda, I thought you already got paid.
And these aren't the tallest of contestants, I'll tell you that. I'm still wearing my bib. It's gone. Cotton candy's gone. I smell a fire. I hope the lodge isn't on fire. Do you smell smoke?
We've got a whole body here. We can get creative by the end of the day.
This is the second trip downhill for these skiers now. Second trip down. And as Jessica Schaefer told us, everybody will try to do a little bit better time their second trip down. Here, oh, bypassed the gate. Missed one. Boy, flying down the hill though is one of those single-digit numbers. Number 4, Amy Demain. Amy was flying so fast. And a little help up. That's what I need, is a little help up. It'd take more than one lady to lift me though. Next skier might be Johnny Whiteman. And the skier doing the course nicely. Let's see who this is. 19, 20, what? 8? 29. Kurt Ray. Kurt Ray. Parker Sims will be next. Here comes Parker Sims. Skiers having a great time on a great ski day at Beartown Ski Area, the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races. Featuring 4 to 12-year-olds. We had in between some of the coaches skiing, some of the older skiers, some of the parents. 26.23 seconds for number 10, I think that was. Not sure though. Can't tell. Well, number 1, 11.
All right, go ahead and I'll hold it high.
Look like Parker Sims.
Karen, something you have on a chain.
Actually, I still think that's the first time I lost my kids' money. I borrowed from me.
Nice trip down for Stephanie Demain, number 26. Stephanie Demain, a great trip. Chase Pellerin will be next. Watch for number 24. Chase can fly. We were talking with Chase a little bit earlier. I gave him a few pointers. I'm waiting for him to call number 7 out on the slopes. As soon as they call number 7, I'll be the first one out there. Here comes Chase Pellerin. Off to a good start. In and out of the turns. Oh, listen to the time here. 18.91 seconds, the one and only Chase Pellerin.
You don't really mind, like, you see 23. Yeah.
Next, Mike Mitsuglu.
You have sold quite a bit, but there was a lot of stuff.
But we have a way to get to
Actually, the corporate race when I moved in here.
Mike Mitsuglu. And we also had Ellen Mitsuglu skiing downhill a little earlier. 22.1 seconds for Michael. Jenna Hartung on course.
Well, you did very well. Right now.
really impressive, right?
Crosses the finish line at 21.4 seconds. Now we're going to talk with Eric Paps here. We're not letting you get away. Knew this guy when he was little. Now what do you do? I've seen you a few times out here at Beartown. What are your responsibilities, Eric?
The kids keep me in line.
Well, the teachers never could.
Exactly. And look what happened to me. But I'm basically a lift attendant in maintenance, snowmaking, and we're just here to make sure the kids have a good time.
And it looks like they are.
They are.
Great time, great ski area.
And the Beartown burgers, you can't beat them.
Well, that's nice to hear. I'll have one before too long.
It looks like you've had a few already, Fox.
Come on now.
Have a good day.
Yeah, boy, I'm real glad I interviewed him. He closes with a parting shot. Now that was definitely Carson Hines with a great trip.
Fingers out of things.
Carson Hines came strolling down. Nice one. Now what's George Hubble got on his back here? What's he got over here? What's that all about? This guy is up to mischief to no end. I'm telling you, they don't call him George Hubble for nothing. He has to be the most colorful. I think he's afraid he might fall, so he's got a little padding. That's what I would use.
Cotton candy.
All right, next skier down, having a good trip. Now that might be Demi. Indeed it is. 22.68 seconds for our friend Demi Pellerin. Had a nice time talking with Demi in our press box.
Our next race, I think that one's going to be I think they do the best one is so you get a second chance to try and let's see a snowboard.
Allie Pellerin snowboarding. Allie Pellerin. Not easy to do. Skis are hard enough. Now you're trying to snowboard your way in and out. Oh my, nice job. Wow. Oh!
Don't miss the gate. He's not.
Not easy to do. And Allie's persistent.
Good recovery.
And right back on course. And finish the trip down. Nice job. No easy feat. Great job.
It may be very bad for those snowboarders.
This is the 5th annual Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Race. Kevin passed away in 1994, and this has been a great tribute through the years to Kevin, who just loved skiing. Skiing was such an important part of his life, no question about it. Next skier, quick trip in and out of the post. And that indeed was David Latulip. And now Jordan Dino. I remember Jordan had a very nice trip down. 23.38 seconds. Number 28, Alexis Sims, is next. For those who aren't aware, Kevin Adler died at the age of 23 of a medical illness, and he's certainly well remembered. A great tribute to him with these memorial ski races each year at Beartown. Alexis, 20.4 seconds for Alexis Sims. Christine Casson, and we met her for a minute in our press box. She's number 32, the elusive number 32. Now we know her.
I think everybody got tired of pink.
A lot of familiar faces here today at Beartown. Christine Casson on course. Just like she's in an easy chair. Beautiful ride down. Look at this. Nice one. 21 seconds for Christine. Kelsey Sullivan, number 33. We hope we can stay for the entire time so that we get the second trip down for the second run for each of the skiers. We'll stay as long as we can. We do have another commitment following. Hi, Michelle. Now, we finally found out who... No, I'm not. I'm wearing number 7 just for effect. I figured to ski, the first thing you do is wear the bib to get in the mood for ski racing. But Michelle Schanzeit, we finally found out you were 101, and we got the names finally, everything straight. But when did you start skiing? Like last year?
Actually, I started skiing when I was about 6.
Is that right?
This is my 2nd year on patrol.
And you're enjoying that?
Oh, I love it. It's great here. I'm actually on White Faces Patrol, but I like to come up here and volunteer my time.
Very good. And that's Michelle Schanzeit. I remember her well from 8th grade, no question about that. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Laura Gagnon on camera. We are North Country Cable Network. Happy to be invited here by the Beartown ski team. We're watching the second runs for each of the young skiers, ages 4 through 12. In the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races at Beartown on February 20th, 1999. And that might have been Ryan Neal in 42, but I can't promise you that. Okay, number 35, Emma Schneider-Ferrari. Here comes Emma. She's on the move. Oh boy. Go so fast. Oh yes, nice move. Nice move by Emma Schneider-Ferrari, and she finishes with 26.04 seconds. Number 35, Emma Schneider-Ferrari. Monique Anhalt is next. Monique Anhalt.
Here, girls, it's fine.
They must have known my weakness when they set up the press box right next to the bake sale. And I've eaten my share of cupcakes, brownies, popcorn, and buns today. Monique Anhalt, 23 seconds.
So that's big profit.
Now here comes Mr. Hubble. Mr. Hubble. Oh my. There may be a crash landing. He's down and through. Oh my, stand back. 17 seconds. I want to see him do that with me strapped to his back. Let's see how you take longer than 17 seconds, I'll tell you that.
Was the ski good?
Back out?
And the last thing was
You want to go back out?
And next down.
Well, I know I tried to get them last night. They still weren't on there.
Oh, we'll see who this is. Number 1, 13, 16 seconds for Russ Hartung. And it looks like Frank Schaefer's bringing the snowboard up to the top of the hill. Get a glimpse of him before we go. Is this Shay? Shay Howley, number 38 perhaps? 18 seconds
Yeah, we'll see better.
for Shay Howley.
It'll be much better.
Hillary Miller, number 40, getting set for her second run. Looks like Hillary Miller. Nice run here. And through the finish line. 25 seconds. She's happy about that. Look at her go. She doesn't want to stop. All the way. Jared Whiteman, number 41.
Rhonda! Oh, Rhonda! Help me, Rhonda!
Jared with a quick trip and through the finish line. 18.30 seconds for Jared Whiteman. About 20 skiers remain to do their second run.
Excuse-moi. Oh my
Next skier, we didn't hear the announcement of who it is. Let's see what number 1. Well, we all know number 1 is Ellen Mitsuglu. 28.28 seconds, Ellen Mitsuglu.
So you just did that the motor switch, right?
Sunny day at Beartown ski area.
Racer number 33 is next, and that's Kelsey Sullivan.
Kelsey Sullivan will be next.
I think so.
Kelsey Sullivan is on course.
Give me a thing. Looks like you're averaging this
Line in the wind.
That's combined.
And she crosses in
24 seconds. Keith West next. He's one of the ski coaches, and he's got the sled behind him.
Here comes Daddy at the top of the hill.
Keith West.
Watch, he's coming down through the gates. Watch, here he comes. Hooray, say hooray.
Cheered on by Mom and Dad. Gave Keith a cheer right by us, and Keith's got a smile on his face. He had a good time on that one. Ryan Nealon, the next skier, his second run. Here comes Ryan.
Okay, over here.
Jared Pellerin is next.
They must be up on the ramp with the other girl. I can sort of see a jacket that looks like that.
Here comes Jared Pellerin, his second run of the day.
Jared's looking great. He's already got
Simone Anhalt is next. Her second run. Great course today at Beartown. 24 seconds on her trip.
Spread out when he got down here, get it into the cones and
Waiting anxiously for the next skier who might be a guest or surprise skier. Let's see. Oh, don't tell me. Going for the course record. George Hubble.
Is that him coming down right now?
Yeah, he's coming down the mountain.
Oh, he's coming down right now.
Yes.
14.97 seconds. I think he had a 13 earlier today. Matt Honor will be the next skier, and here he comes. Matt Honor.
Hey, what do you want, Emma? You want some food? How about some food?
Oop, hope he's okay. And he'll continue the course.
Oh no, they did the
He's not the happiest skier, but there'll be other trips.
She's outdoor.
Matt Phillips on course, wearing number 49 through the finish line.
You know me too well.
Rachel Fuller scheduled next. And getting ready for Rachel Fuller. Matt Kasperzak would be next. Nice finish there. 19 seconds. 19 plus for Rachel Fuller. Matt Kasperzak will be next. Looks like 11 of the junior skiers remaining. Matt Kasperzak on course. Oh, hope he's okay. That's going to finish off his course. Recovers and completes the course.
Any crosses with your name? Good recovery, man.
Who's the announcing voice that we hear all day? Who is that? Tanya Whiteman, maybe?
Intentional workers. Announcing right now?
Yeah.
Tammy Schaefer.
Tammy Schaefer. Now we got that clear. We erased the other part. It wasn't Tanya, but Tanya has a nice voice too. But what did she say? Tanya Schaefer. Kate Howley, number 53, out of the chute. This is definitely Kate Howley. Look how fast she's going. And Kate through the finish line. 21 seconds. Boy, they hit that dirt. That brings you to a halt. Time just for a couple of more skiers before we wrap up the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races for the '99 season.
Thank you, Mom, Seth.
Our next racer is number 54, Aaron Hubble. Go.
Erin Hubble skis next. And she's off to the races. Erin is flying down the hill just like that. Look at her go. Beautiful run. 18.26 seconds. Unbelievable. Caitlin Hines wearing number 55. There's Caitlin Hines on her second run of the day. .66 seconds is the run for Caitlin Hines. This all sponsored by the Beartown ski team.
Kaylee Dino can go.
Kaylee Dino is next. She wears number 58 and she's on her way. Kaylee Dino. And a beautiful run for Kaylee Dino. Just too much crowd noise inside the lodge here to hear the times. Time for one last skier. And even though there are other skiers to still come down, our time commitments prevent us from the actual conclusion, but we hope you're enjoying the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races from Beartown Ski Area.
This is my first one, and everybody comes up looking funny. Don't laugh, okay?
Looks like Josh Sullivan, number 60. Oh, no. Yes, Josh Sullivan. 19.64 seconds. Great run there. This is Foxy Gagnon. I want to thank Laura Gagnon for her work on camera and thank everyone involved with the Beartown Ski Area for their help and their support. Our first ever ski event on North Country Cable Network, the Kevin Adler Memorial Ski Races from Beartown Ski Area. It's been a great event. Congratulations to all the skiers. We hope we're back for more of the ski races. Foxy Gagnon on behalf of everybody at North Country Cable Network saying good night, North Country.